Wow. I am thrilled that I look much better than I feel. Thank God for second puberty, right? I hope the new year has greeted you in good health and spirits. I am not well, but when have I ever been? It feels like I only have bad news for y'all. I got out of bed. That's probably good. That's more good than bad. And I started to clean my room, and I didn't really do my makeup. I literally just put some eyeliner on and filled out my eyebrows and put in some contacts. I'm trying to, I don't know, regain some of the momentum that I had. Not towards the end of last year, but like in the middle of last year, where I was not necessarily positive, not necessarily optimistic either, but trying. I don't know if it's New Year's like blues. I try not to be one of those people that gets real into resolutions and setting goals and, you know, taking stock of where I am with those goals, because I feel like you get real caught up in the numbers and the milestones and don't take complete appreciation of the work that you put in to get there. But it's hard to reflect on the progress that you make if you don't have anywhere you're planning to be. I guess that's what I've run into. I don't really have anywhere to be. I just, I feel like I'm floating in like just nebulous space of discomfort at the moment. And so I wrote a thing. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to read you a thing that I wrote the other motherfucking day. And of course, with everything that I create, whether it be something that I write, like poems or essays or just thoughts, or if I, you know, put up a selfie, I like to accompany that with another expression, mostly memes. And so this is the meme that I decided to put with this. The title is Substance P. As an individual who is highly adverse to pain, I find myself under its spell more often than not. I feel silly to think that what I feel means anything, both to the world but also to myself. I've built all these mechanisms, conventions, committed entirely to pain, avoiding it, withstanding it, minimizing it. But all this time, I think I put the most energy into glorifying it. Even now, I've deprived myself of all my senses so that the only one I can read with any clarity is pain. The water is achingly hot, yet it is home. The chlorine doesn't burn so much as it insists itself loudly past my soft palate and behind my eyes. My perception feels squeezed, almost shut, sickly, oozing, swollen. Yet I still only gather whispers and soft caresses of the pain. It's almost like it's not even there. The only evidence is the holes it leaves behind, the cuts, the stains, the tatters after I've pushed everything out till it all goes red, and still, it's never enough. The dark sips what little light remains. The silence grittily laps up my sighs and groans in its tireless, deafening splendor. I am empty. Yet I find the need to still myself against the pain, like it's what hurts, what has torn me limb from proverbial limb when I can barely even feel it. Even at my most present, the pain has merely ever been a suggestion, an invitation to an event I couldn't bother to RSVP for. Regrets only, and what little seeps through, I know must be far worse than the remnants that find their way to me. And still, it somehow feels like all too much, utterly overwhelming, irretrievably desolate. in its straight-faced horror, how can something be so critically abhorrent, primordially loathsome, yet leave not a scratch to the well-kept veneer? I'd say I've lost the plot, but I fear I didn't have a terribly comprehensive hold of it to begin with. But perhaps that's the problem. Fear. Fear of what cannot be perceived, controlled, nor curtailed, at least not in any meaningful way. Maybe it's not the pain, but everything else all together, titrated, distilled, and dissolved back into solution, constructing this symphony of hurt and trauma, not just discordant, but malicious, notes with teeth, hungry sounds. Pain was merely the messenger. And I try not to sound dramatic, but that's dramatic. But also not untrue. It's hard to understand what exactly it is that you're going through when you're so consumed with avoiding the pain that it causes. Because the pain isn't what hurts you. The pain just tells you you're hurt. It's difficult. I think I'll trying again. I'll try.